across the interstate and hit a little bump when I hit the bridge for the interstate, and I felt something give way. I thought, what in the world? And we're missing something. It's bad enough. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. Broke down the side of the road. No tools, no wheel. I gotta go see if I can find the wheel. This is the guy that came and picked the hay up for me. This is their trailer. So really appreciate them getting it out of the field. I called him to see, I don't know if they ever had any issues like this before, and he said they just bought this trailer, and this is really the first heavy load they've ever put on it. So we gotta see if we can find the wheel. And Tyler's coming to bring some tools. He's gonna see if we can punch those out and get some new studs for it. We'll see. All right. So I can't get this jack under here, and I can't put it here because it just slides off there. And I don't have enough guts in my 6,000 pound jack to pick up from right here. If I could pick up right underneath where the hub is, I could pick it up because I'd only be picking up half the weight. But just can't do it there. So I have no tools. Shame on me. Like I said, it's getting ready to rain. I think it happened when I hit the bump on the bridge going over the interstate, and it just gave way. It's just kind of how this month has gone so far, but it is what it is. It's part of it. And I think it actually broke loose on that side, bounced along here, went off the bridge, came up the hill. Here it is, right here. Studs just broke right loose. But you can see how close we are to the interstate. I can tell you right now, the biggest thing I'm happy about is that it did not get to the interstate. I would have been sick because it's just too many bad things can happen when things like this happen on the interstate. So no matter how bad my day gets, at least no one's getting hurt. No one has gotten hurt with this happening. So, all right, I'm gonna get this tire back up here and be ready to roll. New day. Hopefully today goes better than yesterday. I didn't get a whole lot of footage, but yesterday, as you see, or as you saw, tried to take that load of hay home and lost a wheel. Luckily, no one was hurt. It's very easy to have bad things like that happen. You know, in the moment, yeah, it's bad. It's a pain in the butt. Rain coming, gonna get, you know, a couple $1,000s worth of hay wet. You're stranded on the side of the road. But we are very blessed. My dad and brother-in-law came and helped. They brought my trailer. We offloaded that trailer load. The guy whose trailer it was showed up. He was able to get some studs. We got the studs replaced and got the wheel back on. Then my father-in-law brought some tools and another jack for me. Sister-in-law and brother-in-law on my wife's side, her sister and husband, came and helped us offload the hay. So lots of help. We're very, very blessed. We were able to offload that. My brother-in-law started taking it. We ran into some rain. I've got another friend there just on the other side of Benton with a really big shop. They had a bay open. We just pulled the trailer in there. That's where it's sitting right now. So we're probably gonna try. Got some blue skies here. It just sprinkled on me about 15 minutes ago though. But we're gonna try to get that out of their way and get it over back in our barn so we can just unload it whenever we get ready. So now we're up to date, up to speed. We're gonna check out this Teff that I've no-tilled in the alfalfa. So this was planted on May 31st. I actually took my second cutting of alfalfa off. Shortly thereafter, the Teff was up. I don't know, it may have been 2 weeks. It was up 2 inches maybe. So it's been a month now, but we have had no rain until last night, yesterday. We probably, I'm gonna just guess, we got around an inch, maybe a little bit more. So here's what it looks like. Just kind of pan across here. So the Teff is not as tall as the alfalfa out there. You can see it really good right here where the alfalfa is kind of sparse. So this right here is Teff. This right here is a little bit of crabgrass coming up. The tall, really thin stuff, that's the teff right there. There's a decent amount. You can kind of see, you can kind of roll it right here. So we actually got a pretty decent stand. See it really good in the bare spots there, here, right out here. This is teff right out here. It's kind of yellowish because it's been so dry. See it out here. What do you think, Cade? Huh? Do have a little bit of orchard grass here and there in some spots. The teff, for the most part, there's some that's a little bit shorter, but for the most part, it's about to the top of my boot, which I would call 10 inches, probably just under a foot. So really, it's about due for some fertilizer. And I see some yellowing on some of my alfalfa. Hopefully we don't have leaf hoppers. Let's do this real quick. Oh, there's one. Okay, we'll see if I can make this show up if you ever wondered what a leaf hopper looks like. There it is next to my finger, just to give you a reference of the size. About the size of the end of a pin. It'll look like a nutrient deficiency, but it's not. Those leaf hoppers, they just suck you can't see any damage to the plant other than it just sucks the life out of it. Turns kind of yellowish, just really unhealthy plant, stunted. And even if you spray them, if you let it go long enough, it'll damage those plants for the rest of their life. Especially that year. They may recover mostly, but you will have some plant die off and it will affect your stand. So, it is what it is. If you have leaf hoppers, get on it. Real quick, word of advice, since I've now been through it. Let me just say, you will never, ever, not even a chance, look back and say, man, I wish I would have spent less time with that person, or less time with my family, or less time with my friend, or whatever. When it comes to the end of their life and you look back, there's no such thing as spending too much time with somebody. Now, I'm not saying I didn't spend enough time with my mom. I'm just saying that whenever you're really busy and you don't think you have time for your family, your parents, your kids, whatever, I can guarantee you when you get to the end and you look back, you'll never, ever say, man, I wish I spent less time with those people. So that's just a reminder to not forget. Make your family, make God your first priority, but make your family and friends priorities and spend time with them while you have them, because you never know when your time may be called or one of their times is called. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get back to farming. Well, guys, we didn't make it out in time. What's that song? Brad Paisley, Waiting on a Woman? This is what it gets you. So now I can't go get my hay. Alright, guys, just got the trailer hooked up. I got some loose stragglers here I'm going to throw on the bed of the truck. Got 4 over here. I think there might be 6 over there. So I got 10 bales total stacked in on the bed of the truck. The shop is pretty massive. It's around an acre, about 43,000 square feet. But they got a T15E here in the shop right now. Let me know down below if you guys would like a little bit of a tour. You know, I don't want to get super in depth here because I haven't even asked them yet. But I may take you around sometime, show you some of the equipment and stuff. It's pretty neat. All big construction stuff, heavy duty stuff. But let's get these bales loaded up, get them in our barn where we're going to be unloading it at.